Aphasia is an impairment of language as a result of damage to the brain.
A language disorder that comes from a type of brain injury or stroke.
It can be any difficulty with reading or writing, understanding and using numbers.
Often can be called a communication impairment.
So it results in an impairment of expressive language or understanding language.
So any sort of difficulty with communicating. Welcome guys, how's everyone doing? I'll just say a statement and then you guys at the tables will facilitate a conversation at your...
We started the aphasia group because we felt that there was a real need in the community.
The purpose of the group is to feel confident engaging in conversations with each other.
For people who have aphasia and who've generally finished their course in rehab,
Come on in.
to have a safe place to go and be listened to and be understood and be supported.
This is a chance for people to practice engaging in conversations and communicating with each other. So the purpose of the group is to gain confidence in engaging in conversations.
There's a lot more emphasis on making this a social place for people to come, and they can kind of lead the conversations themselves with support and just be around people who understand what they're going through.
Because aphasia can present itself in so many different ways, some people can have more difficulty with expressing themselves, other people more difficulty with understanding or writing.
The biggest challenge that I find in the aphasia group is trying to figure out which strategies work for each person, because aphasia is so individual and it impacts everybody in such different ways.
North America.
Male. Fighting.
Rambo.
No.
You were there.
Horses.
Yeah.
So you met Tony Danza. Nice.
When I had my stroke in 2010, my speech was down to 0. And when I was here, they helped me do what I was needing. So there was my speech, there was my numbers, and what they did there for me here kept me help weekly. So it wasn't just giving up. They made me do what I needed.
No. Different.
You have to kind of lean into those pauses, those silences, give people the space to reach what they're trying to say, to organize their thoughts.
I'm trying to think of a certain TV show.
Yeah.
What we see in terms of improvement is just that confidence. People who had become quite shy and reserved begin to socialize again, begin to laugh and tell jokes and experience joy again. So it's fantastic to watch.
Henry Winkler!
It's the fun thing. One, to socialize, you get to see everybody, you get to find out what they're doing. You get the second part, we go play with some games.
I do feel that this group goes a long way in bringing people together who have a common difficulty.
It's a necessary resource for people who have aphasia and need a place to come to connect with other people.
The confidence when we got here, the friends we have here, there's more than you'll ever know.